Welcome back, ladies, gentlemen, gamers and Whovians. Today we are going through the rerun Doctor Who TARDIS interiors and exteriors. Today I have the War Doctors, the 9th and 10th Doctors, the 11th Doctors Series A, the 11th Doctors Series B, the 12th Doctors, and Jodie Whittaker's. These TARDISes are all of the new TARDIS interiors and exteriors. Next video I'll be going through all the custom ones. I hope you enjoy the video, and let's get into the War Doctor's TARDIS interior and exterior. So, here we have the War Doctors. This consists of his exterior, which is all battle damaged. None of the lights are working, like you can see for the windows of this TARDIS. As you enter the TARDIS, you've got all the roundels, which reflects the old TARDIS interiors. You have no secondary door, as it does not feature in the rerun of Doctor Who. Up here you have the main stage with the TARDIS centre console, with all the different labels for how everything works. I am going to do videos on each separate TARDIS, how they work, what all the buttons do, and how to fly them. So this is the War Doctor's TARDIS interior. Cool feature, if you press E on the status cube, you get taken into the gallery, which is featured at the end of the 50th anniversary episode. It unfortunately does not really contain anything, or is very large, just a nice added feature featuring the War Doctor's TARDIS. You press E on the picture, you return. Now, moving on to the next TARDIS, we have my favourite. This TARDIS is the 9th and 10th Doctor's TARDIS. This is apparently not going to go very well. What we will do is we will just dispose of that and get ourselves a new one. Got to love technical difficulties. So yes, here we have the 9th and 10th Doctor's TARDIS exterior. As you can see, it's very well detailed. It's got the rough edges of glass. It's a very, very nice TARDIS exterior. As you open up and go into the interior, it's just absolutely gorgeous. You have the hexagonal roundels covering the wall. You've got the amazing centre console piece with lots of different levers, things to switch. You've just got everything. This TARDIS exterior is by far my favourite of them all. Next up, we have the 11th Doctor's Series A TARDIS. This is his first TARDIS, and I would say probably the largest. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure this is the largest TARDIS interior. The exterior features of blacked out glass windows, St. John's Ambulance logo, very fine wooden detailing, the rough glass. As you step into the inside, you step into a humongous TARDIS with hexagonal roundels, normal roundels, lots of staircases. It's so large it's slowing my computer down quite a lot. As you can see, you have your coat stand, you have a large monitor here, you have the lower parts. Come around here, around the back section you've got doors which lead onto more corridors. It's just giant. It is really not being very nice to my computer. Normally it is less glitchy. Up here you have a very, very large centre console piece with chairs which you can sit down on. You've got lots of different levers and buttons all on here, of which I do not yet know how to use them all, but I'm trying to learn. You've got more stairs up here. If you come round, you've got more up here which lead to an entire upper section. Then pretty sure none of the rooms are actually like filled with anything. As you can see here, this is a very nice Easter egg. Where my cursor is pointing here, there is the magpie logo, which seems to feature throughout Doctor Who. Leaving this TARDIS and moving on, we have the 11th Doctor's second TARDIS. Here the windows light up in the dark, so does this. The St. John's logo does not. As you come round, you can see the slightly grainy effect. It's very hard to notice, but you can see it's just a bit brighter. There's very little or no wooden pattern on the sides of this TARDIS. As you enter it, the TARDIS looks very bright, very metallic and modern. You've got a very large centre console piece where the top part of it actually moves. You've got a very, very large variety of different levers which do all sorts of things. I'm not sure for any of the other TARDISes whether this happens, but when you click this, it plays Matt Smith's intro music. Sorry, it's extremely loud and I have to walk away to be able to talk over it. Moving on from that, as it's very, very loud, I appear to have turned the gravity on, which gravity off even, which was not a very good idea. Let me just come over here. Yeah, you can fly away too. Moving on, we have Capaldi's TARDIS. Peter Capaldi, I would say, was one of the most comedic Doctors. Yet again, the box here lights up and so do the windows. There's no pattern effect on the windows here. And there's very, very slight grainage of the wood. I can't walk through that. And it seems to have a lot of dirt around it. As you open the interior, it's very, very nice. There's lights which go all the way around. As you flick this lever, never mind. I don't really know the Capaldi TARDIS very well. As you press this lever, the top turns. None of the doors unfortunately work, and yet again nothing happens on these side panels. But this TARDIS interior is very, very nice. You can walk all around here. There's a lot of detail. Unfortunately, there is not very much to do with actual buttons to press. Now, moving on to the final TARDIS of this rerun era is Jodie Whittaker's TARDIS. Sorry, that is really irritating me. I can't do anything about it. Anyway, you've got Jodie Whittaker's TARDIS. This features with the police public cool at the top, which, unlike the others, actually does show in the dark. When I open these ones in the dark, it does glow, but not very much. It's got the same windows as Capaldi's, however, as you can see, there isn't much of an effect with these, but as you move around, it's got more of that shadowing effect. The police public cool does not glow, and the St. John's logo does not appear. This TARDIS is, I would say, more towards the older TARDISes. As you open the door, you are featured with a very, very bright interior. This is a very, very good representation of Jodie Whittaker's TARDIS. However, I personally do not like it, as I feel like it's a bit too much. that is just my personal opinion. As for levers, there's not too many. They don't really do much either. You've got this lever, which just moves this up and down, but that's really it for the Jodie Whittaker TARDIS. Apart from you've got a little walkway around here which doesn't go anywhere. But yeah, so that is every single one of the modern rerun Doctor Who TARDISes. Unfortunately, well, Matt Smith's TARDIS is over there, and they seem to have just destroyed it, which isn't too good. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.